All right, this is the Monday, March 7th edition of the video. Going to show you what's going on with our upcoming weather. We have a big cold front heading our way. That'll bring some significant weather changes to us here as we go through the next several days. And as you look at this work week as a whole, a much different scenario than what we had last work week. So I'm cutting this video during the 6 a.m. hour. That is a look at that point in time from the Dowd YMCA camera's perspective of uptown Charlotte. Some clouds and very mild temperatures. Keep in mind the average high temperature in Charlotte this time of year is in the low 60s, and we're at 65 right now as I cut the video. High temperatures were very warm across the region yesterday, 83 in Fayetteville, 82 in Columbia. Both Charlotte and Greensboro set record high temperatures yesterday, hitting 80 and 78, respectively. 80 in Monroe and Albemarle yesterday, 81 Rockingham. It was a very warm day. Even Boone almost to 70 for a high temperature yesterday afternoon. There's your temperatures as I cut the video. A lot of 60s on the board outside of the mountains. Many mountain spots in the 50s this morning. Very mild and kind of sticky. And it'll be another really warm day. Look at these high temperatures this afternoon. Mid-80s looking likely in Raleigh, down through the Sandhills and down into the Midlands of South Carolina. I'll go 82 for a Charlotte high, and again, 60s and 70s even up in the mountains. But changes are on the doorstep here. Let's take a peek here at Storm Tracker. We're quiet this morning, and we'll stay quiet this morning, but off to the north and west. Look at this area of snow that's moving through the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes, and then we have this trailing area of thunderstorms extending anywhere from parts of southern Ohio down through Kentucky, Tennessee, and Mississippi. That's what's left of what was a pretty big severe weather outbreak yesterday, and there will be a renewed threat of severe weather today. Now, I'll say this. This is the day one severe weather outlook, so today and tonight, from the SPC as I cut this video. I think this is a little bit overdone. I would not be surprised at all if we see that level 2 threat significantly trimmed back. There's just very little unstable air for the system to work with. But having said that, especially in the mountains, I think could see some thunderstorms that produce some gusty or even damaging winds this afternoon or early this evening, very late this afternoon. But I really think those chances diminish quickly as you head further to the east. So there's your cold front this morning off to the west of us. And take a peek here at the temperature discrepancy from locations ahead of the front compared to locations behind it. Some single-digit temperatures as I speak in parts of the plains and the Rockies, 60s and 70s in many spots ahead of the front. And you can see the warm air hanging on for one more day today with our highs across the Carolinas, but much, much cooler off to the northwest, and we'll be getting into that cooler air over the course of the next couple of days. So here's Futurecast today. Notice as we get toward late afternoon, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, so we see that that band of rain and thunderstorms making it into the mountains, but it will greatly diminish in intensity and coverage as it pulls further to the east and deeper into North Carolina. So, yes, our mountain zones, I think there's a chance for some areas of showers and thunderstorms that maybe one or two storms get strong to severe. I think the chances greatly diminish further east as you go forward in time this evening and tonight. We're kind of between storm systems tomorrow. Tuesday, partly cloudy, cooler and quiet, and then look at this big shield of rain that rolls in here by Tuesday night and Wednesday. It looks like a soaking, chilly rain deal on Tuesday and more rain later in the week. I'll show you that in the more detailed modeling in just a second. I wanted to show this real quick, though. That's the March 13th through 17th temperature outlook. So basically looking at the first half or so of next week, the below average temperature setup looks to be in place across the eastern part of the country. Pretty good shot of cold air heads our way for the weekend. All right, let's take a look at the European model. This is the 0Z run, the overnight run of the European model. And I'll just kind of step you through time. This is this morning. All right, now we'll go out to this evening. You see the band of rain and embedded thunderstorm activity working through the western central parts of the Carolinas this evening and tonight. Now, tomorrow, there's Tuesday. We're kind of between storm systems. But notice already by tomorrow afternoon, the moisture gathering back off to the west of us. That'll then lift our way, and I think as early as later tomorrow evening, the next round of rain arrives, and that's going to stick around at times into Wednesday. So Wednesday still looks like that chilly, soggy kind of weather day. That is, let's see, I'll go right there. That's lunchtime Wednesday. And then the rain will gradually exit Now, as we go forward into Thursday, additional showers a possibility. And then here we go Friday, a final push of rain, mainly Friday late afternoon and into Friday night. In fact, there's daybreak Saturday. Now, let me put the precipitation type contours on here. It reverted to the 0-0 run. Let me go back and grab the 60 run rather. Let me go back and grab the overnight run. All right, there we go. So that's daybreak Saturday right there. And I'll zoom in here to the Carolinas to give you a little better perspective. All right, so there is what it looks like right around daybreak Saturday. And that moisture departs. So I think this, as the cold air arrives, a little shot of some mountain snow looks likely, and then just cold and dry air Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. For instance, I will show you what the European model is showing for morning low temperatures. Let me see if I can grab the right chart here. Here we go. So surface temperature minimums. All right, here it comes. All right, there we go. So let's go back to Sunday morning. There you go. And taking verbatim, that European model putting out a lot of low teens, single digits possible in the higher mountain spots Sunday morning, and lows in the upper teens and lower 20s out into the Piedmonts. That's certainly possible. Bottom line is I think a hard freeze is likely by Sunday morning, so if you have already kind of gotten ahead of things and put some plants in the ground or whatever the case may be prepared that I think Sunday morning a pretty hard freeze is on the way. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the video. Everybody have a wonderful day. Remember, I'll have all your latest news for you on Spectrum News 1 on television for the Charlotte and the Western North Carolina television markets throughout the day. And always check out that Spectrum News app. Tons of great content right there within the app. Have a wonderful Monday. Stay safe, and God bless.